Welcome to Centers for Spiritual Living Eugene. My name is Kathy Day, and I'm a practitioner here at the center, and I will be leading this morning's meditation. We'll have a 15-minute meditation, and then our regular service will begin at 10:30. So please take this time with me. Breathe in and relax. Breathe in the love that is as close to us as our next breath. Breathe in that love. And breathe out any resistance to love. Anything that says love is not for me. Breathe in love. Bring in peace, a giant bubble of peace into your head, and let it melt down into your face, your neck, and your shoulders. Let this peace run down your arms to your elbows and wrists and down to each and every finger. Let this peace run down your back and your belly, down to your hips and thighs, all the way down through your knees, your ankles, and down to every single toe, till your entire body is immersed in this giant bubble of peace. Breathe in love, and let that love circulate in that bubble too. Know that you are safe and you are surrounded by life's good, in peace and in love. Anything that comes up in your body that says, just release that down. Like let it fall to the ground, like the autumn leaves fall from the trees. Let it drift and fall. And just like the leaves do, it becomes fertilizer for your greater expression of life, your greater growth, and your greater energy. Breathe in love. And exhale any resistance. Know that there is only one, and that everything that exists, everything that has substance and form in our world, from our toenail to our solar system to our galaxies, that all exist within this one life, this one presence. It is infinite, it is ever expanding. It is seeking greater expression through each and every one of its creations. So we get into allowing within ourselves the greater expression of life, of love, of peace, of power, of beauty, and of joy through us, through each and every cell of our body, through each and every aspect of our lives and our world. Breathe in love and simmer in the peace. With any stress or anxiety, take a moment to confirm what you really like, what you really want to see in your life and in your world. And breathe in the love that is ever present and allow it to express to you in this new form. That this one life, this one presence and spirit, I call it spirit, is in all things. It holds the atoms of my body together. It holds the planets in alignment. It forms the stars we see in the sky. And there is a harmony and a grace that exists, whether we recognize it or not, whether we know how it can be so or not. We just need to breathe in the love, simmer in the peace, and let go of any ideas or beliefs that no longer serve us, that get in the way of us experiencing love, experiencing peace, experiencing beauty and joy. Breathe in love. Take a really deep breath. Relax and know that you are fully supported, as certainly and as surely as the chair beneath you is supporting you. Breathe in peace. Release the tensions of the day. Call back your energy from all the places where you've left it this week. Call back your energy to you and your purposes right here and right now. Bring that energy into your body, into your space. Breathe in love and breathe out gratitude. Breathe out gratitude for all the big things and all the little tiny things in our lives. Running water, flush toilets, vehicles that take us from one place to another. Breathe in love and breathe out gratitude for music. Music that calms us. Music that energizes us. Music that transports us into a larger and greater understanding of ourselves and our world. The beautiful resonance of life. Music that communicates in ways that words cannot. Breathe in love and breathe out gratitude. Gratitude for this moment, for the shelter that this space is providing, for the warmth and protection of our clothes, for the service of our coffee maker or teapot that allows us to start our day. Breathe in love and breathe out gratitude for the people that you love, and the people that you will love that you've never met. Be grateful and be open to guidance that takes you to the right and perfect places, intersecting with the right and perfect people to spur on and encourage your journey. People who share their information and their perspective so that we can expand our own perspective of life in ways that serve us and ways that remind us of our power and our authority in this thing called life. Breathe in love and breathe out gratitude for the lessons of nature, for the falling of the autumn leaves. The leaves do not tremble at the thought of being released and falling. When their time comes, they fall gently and gracefully to the ground. And this keeps the winter winds from ripping off the limbs of the trees. And it causes the trees to go within to build their root system and their trunk and prepare and fuel for the coming spring. We can take this time of dormancy too, to reconnect with our roots, to reconnect with our source. Remember our power, our strength, and our beauty, even when it looks like a jumble. Breathe in love. Come back to this room. Come back to this place. And open your eyes when you feel comfortable. Thank you for being here and joining us. The regular service will start at 10:30. Thank you.
Hello, hello, hello. Sounding good, sounding good, sounding good today.
Welcome, welcome to the center at Eugene. So if you'll join us today, we're going to start with a little tune. One of our, nice little songs here. We ready? Woke up this morning with my mind stayed on spirit. Woke up this morning with my mind stayed on spirit. Woke up this morning with my mind stayed on spirit. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Walking and talking with my mind stayed on spirit. Walking and talking with my mind stayed on spirit. Walking and talking with my mind stayed on spirit. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Living and learning with my mind stayed on spirit. Living and learning with my mind stayed on spirit. Living and learning with my mind stayed on spirit. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Go ahead and greet your neighbor today. Share some love.
Yeah, thank you. Glad to see you. Yeah. Morning, Danu. Jamming.
And if you'll, after you share all that love with one another, be sure to silence your cell phones if you have a moment.
Mute them.
And we're going to slow it down a little bit. Be still and know that I am God. Be still and know that I am. Be still and know that I am God. Be still and know. Be still and know that you are God. Be still and know that
I am.
Be still and know that I am
God.
Be still and know. still and know that we are God. Be still and know that we are. Be still and know that we are God. Be still and know. Thank you
Thank
for
you.
joining us. And I'm going to let Kevin take it away.
Yeah, I'm presiding today too, and song leading. So my name is Kevin Butcher. Welcome to the Center for Spiritual Living, Eugene. Live action today. If you're new or haven't been here in a while, got some new info, we invite you to please fill out the sheets so we can stay in touch with you. Drop them off in the urn on your way out. Very glad to be here today. It's Board Sunday, so that's why I'm up here leading today. We have our board meeting. Like for anybody, anything you have needs for or anything you want to discuss, the board's always available to us. And you're always welcome to come hang out in the board meeting. We love input, and it's really a community process. It really is. It really is. So we're reading our Declaration of Principles right now. We're on our number 3. We see a world in which individuality and collectively we are called to a higher state of consciousness and action. And so it is. So if you will, please join with us in singing We Are One, following which the practitioner of the day, Donu Green, will lead us in affirmative treatment to set the tone for today's service.
We are one. We are one. I am you. You are me. We are one. And in this unity, we all live as harmony, and peace has come. For we are one. We are one. We are one. I am you. You are me. We are one. And in this unity, we all live in harmony, and peace has come. Oh, we are one.
Oh, this one. Okay. Got it. Good morning, everyone. This is my first day as practitioner of the day. Feel honored to get to share a handwritten treatment with you all. So I invite you all to just find a comfortable position, and you can close your eyes if you will and get into receptive mode. And I speak this treatment in the I am presence, so know that this is for each of you. Hear it as I am. Across all space, all timelines, and all lifetimes, Spirit is all there is. Spirit is the one life, one source, and one consciousness, present everywhere in and as everything. It is the infinite good that seeks to express itself fully through every being. It is the indivisible, unifying force that transcends all illusions of separation. Spirit is the power, the love, and the pure potentiality of all creation. As a piece of all that is, I know that I too am spirit in action and expression. I am one with the loving nature of spirit. Just as I know this truth for myself, I also know this truth for every being here, for we are all one. In the I am presence that I am as every being here, I know that my life is the place where the wholeness of spirit shines through. My human self is a channel for the goodness of spirit. Infinite love is the place I give and receive from. It is my eternal attraction point. It is the launching pad that lifts me into greater spiritual expansion and evolution. I claim this divine good right here, right now, as I move deeper into the truth and experience of wholeness. I allow myself to surrender fully to the infinite good that is. I celebrate and appreciate the divine love and goodness that embraces my whole being. I now release these words into the creative law of mind that makes them so, and so it is.
Thank you, Donu. So let's see, we have our practice, affirmative treat. Let's see, where are we at? Declaration of Principles. Our monthly affirmation is what I'm trying to think of. Sorry, I got a miracle moment. Let's change for a minute. Mint this up. So I'm from Chattanooga, Tennessee, and where I'm from, everybody plays guitar and sings. I mean, it's just like when you're born, there's like, here's your Gibson Hollabody when you're born, right? And so it's always like, I was like, Mom, I want to play. And I just grew up in church choir and singing and tried to, and I was just like, oh, you need to go to work, work a job that supports your family and have insurance and all this stuff. And if anybody that's professional musicians knows it's a lot to keep going on your own if you're responsible for finding the work and so I did listen to her. And I don't get me wrong, I've got a great job and I support my family and have insurance. But Mom, I sold out the Laughing Crab Gallery in Florence last night. So that's really big. That's really big. So I don't know. So you're in charge of your future. Don't let anybody tell you can't play that guitar. So anyway, our month October affirmation. I'm going to say it once, and if you guys will repeat it with me. Sorry, I still got a lot of that energy from last night. We really boogied. The universe of oneness expresses as limitless potential and possibility. I am curious and vulnerable as I explore how it is never this or that, but always this and that. The universe of oneness expresses as limitless potential and possibility. I am curious and vulnerable as I explore how it is never this or that, but always this and that. And that's really profound. Our practitioner of the day, like I said, is Donu Green. Holding high wash is Reverend Trish. Today's message by Kathy Day is shaking up your worldview. How apropos. And today's house band is Matt Treater, Mo Schneider, Paul Worster, and Martin Weisberth. No Paul. No Paul? No. Oh, Paul's not here. He's on the list, though. But anyway, take it away, folks. Wonderful.
Thank you. Thank you.
So we'll sing I'm Opening now. Get ready for our talk, ready for our message.
I am opening. I am opening. My heart is ready to receive. I am opening, and I am opening. My heart is ready to receive. I am opening. I am opening. My heart is ready to receive. And I am opening, and I am opening. My heart is ready
To
I am opening. Breathe in. Breathe in the love that is ever present around us, even when we forget. Breathe in the peace that is always within us and around us, even when we forget. Breathe and know our connection with one another, with our world, with everyone and everything in our world. There is goodness. There is goodness here. And we open to the very best that we can, while expanding into greater. Make your demand for peace. Make your demand. I want to feel better. Open to receive your good. Be in gratitude for the good that is here right now. These are the ways in which Spirit blesses us, giving us the ability, the power, the opportunities to choose what we want to feel, what we want to resonate in our experience of life. Breathe in love and release anything unlike love. Let it be. Good morning, everyone. For those of you that do not know me, I'm Kathy Day. I'm a practitioner here at the center. And one of the things I get to do a couple of times a year is to speak to all of you. And this has been a very interesting week for me. I was really very much knocked off center with the activities and events in our world. I'm sure others are feeling it too, but it caused me to, I had to exit the room and I had to go be by myself, and I had to give myself a stern talking to, because I was knocked sideways. And when we get into these situations and stuff, it's just like, well, what can we do? How can we fix this? And it's, it's a reaction that we have even in our families and things like that. We want to fix it. We want to make it better. And there are times when it's not within our power to affect things of the world, and we may not know what the solution to the problem is. And this is the time when we, as religious scientists, have to go within and have to release and let go and trust that there are more solutions to every condition that are apparent to us. We are operating on what we know. And the universe, spirit, God, whatever you choose to call it, that one thing that we come out of and emerge in, that intelligence, that divine intelligence that knows everything, knows all the players, knows all the roles and stuff, has more solutions than we could ever envision. So we need to release. We need to release the need to fix it our way, fix it the way we think it should happen, and allow spirit to resolve. Because spirit is all. Spirit is omnipotent, all powerful, all knowing, ever present. So to know that spirit is there with them as it is with us, that the divine intelligence that moves and guides and inspires and uplifts us is with them also, whoever you conceive them to be, because there is only us. There is only us, and there is nothing that spirit can't do. There is nothing, no problem too great, no issue too small. We need to surrender, and we need to put peace in the atmosphere. And that means generating peace, connecting with peace, vibrating with peace in our own lives, in our own circumstances, in our own terms, because we are all connected. So as we put peace into our minds, into our consciousness, that it goes into the one mind, the one consciousness that everyone can leverage off of. And so people who are in situations where it's very difficult for them to find any modicum of peace can be lifted by our pursuit of peace, by our knowing of peace, by our resonating in peace. And so what you can do is you can meditate on peace. Release having to know how things get fixed, get better, get different. Release that. And just stay in that vibration as much as you possibly can for yourselves, for your own happiness and well-being, and for the happiness and well-being of your world. Because it's all connected. It's all connected. So when I got thrown off kilter, I was, just kind of like praying for some guidance, some information, and I was really having a very difficult time connecting. And then, of course, you beat yourself up, about like, well, what kind of practitioner are you that you can't you can't get there? And and it took me a long time to get there. But I just busied myself. So I was like pulling trash out of our car, from our last road trip, and and I almost threw away this little Ziploc bag, and inside the Ziploc bag was this flash drive. So it's like, okay, and then later that evening I pulled it out and to see, well, what's on this flash drive? And there was a class on that flash drive, a class that I had taught in 2015 about quantum physics and quantum think. And there was a section in there that I clicked on about resonance. And it's like, so here you're hearing your own voice talking to you. This is not the first time this has happened to me. Where you're listening, where you're in need of hearing some wisdom, and it comes in your own voice from something you did a long time ago. and so I did want to talk to you about resonance, in that all our emotions have a vibration. Our fears and doubts have a kind of a low frequency vibration. And then when we get into peace and love and compassion, that those are higher vibration thoughts. And we have the capacity of all those thoughts within us. Like on a piano, there are 88 strings within the piano, 88 keys. And so I liken those to all the different emotions and stuff that you can experience. Well, there's this thing on a piano called a sustain pedal. And what the sustain pedal does is it lifts the little felted hammers that lays on the strings and keeps it from vibrating. But if we lift the dampers off the keys we want to vibrate in, then anytime we are around that vibration, that will resonate with us. It will vibrate in sympathy. What's it called? Sympathetic vibration? So that anytime we can be of peace, that people who are open to peace around us will resonate. There is that within them that will resonate in peace, unless they have dampened that string so they can't hear it. It doesn't mean it's not there. It just means that they can't hear it, or they can hear it for a short note and then it's gone. But by lifting the hammers off the strings, the note can resonate freely and stuff. So to be conscious and aware of what we're vibrating and what we want to vibrate, and make sure that we have no damper on that vibration that keeps us from experiencing that. And be aware that when you intersect with people of a particular vibration, if you have the lower vibration strings dampened, you're not going to, you may be aware of where they are, but you're not going to vibrate in their anger or resentment or hatred. You may not even register that that's going on with somebody and stuff. But if you leave the strings open for joy and peace and compassion, then every time you're around that vibration, your string will start ringing. Your string will start vibrating along with it. Keep yourself in high vibration as much as you can, and do what brings you peace. Do what brings you light and love. The topic today, which I haven't been discussing at all, was about our monthly thing is about paradoxes and entertaining paradoxes. And it's basically to kind of expand your worldview by understanding that there is more than one perspective in the world. And how many of us have been driving angrily down the road, because somebody's weaving in and out and they're making traffic difficult for everybody. And then we have a shift in perspective because we think, maybe they're rushing to the hospital, because a loved one is sick. And how that shifts our perspective immediately, like, okay, then we just back off and we let that person go. Or their boss told them, if they're late for work one more time, they're going to get canned. And that just shifts our perspective and allows us to allow that situation to exist and for everybody to get safely to their destination. But I just love how just a change of perspective can shift how you feel about somebody. So to be aware of our power to change our minds, our power to pursue different perspectives, alternate perspectives, even paradoxical perspectives, to kind of expand our view of life, expand our view of love, expand our view of our world. I had this great talk all typed out, and my printer at home wouldn't print it. I brought it here on a flash drive, hoping to print it out in the computer, and we couldn't get that to print either and stuff. So I just have to know that what I was going to talk about wasn't it. wasn't it. So, but I did take a few screenshots of one thing I wanted to share. Or actually, there were more than one thing. So I took a picture of the screen. But one of them is a story by Mark Nepo. And I really wanted to share that for you because it's a perspective thing. We were up early, eager to walk the botanical gardens of Montreal, where they have the largest bonsai collection in the world outside of Asia. We strolled towards the Chinese temple garden, lush yet simple retreat from the streets that covers acres, a place where renewal originally constructed in the 1600s in China and moved stone by stone to Montreal in 1990. As we approached the massive gates, it was locked. I panicked, ready to demand entry after driving 400 miles from another country to see this. Robert calmly, like an Oriental sage himself, treated the situation as if it were a cone, a riddle to be entered until its very assumptions were shifted. He began to walk the outer garden, or the outer wall of the garden. It seemed insurmountable. I was frustrated. He kept walking slowly along the high wall. Since the garden stretched for acres, I wondered if we would have to walk its entire perimeter. The thought made me cranky. He kept strolling. Suddenly, when we had walked farther than was originally in our view, the walls disappeared. It turned out that the garden had no walls, save for the facade at the entrance. So we simply walked through the open grass to a path that welcomed us. How many thresholds that seemed blocked or barred or locked only seemed to be from their initial viewing. How many opportunities for true living are barrier-free if we can only remove ourselves and our minds from their traditional points of entry. Come on. The things we do with technology. The other was a card pulled from a deck. And I think this is something that applies to all of us. You were created to be a healer and revealer of wholeness. What stops you? You're thinking that you have something very important to do. The tulip doesn't think it's important. Neither does the oak tree. They just do what is theirs to do. Do the same and start your healing practice. Affirm, God uses me for purposes beyond myself. So, I don't know what of the old talk needed to be said today, but it's on a drive somewhere. and maybe 10 years down the road, I'll run into that drive and it'll be the perfect talk for whatever's going on then. It's just the way that Spirit works, and I've seen it work in my life and guide me in weird ways to weird bits of information that I'm able to take and put together and, make sense. Make sense out of my world, have new understandings about my world, have expanded ideas about my world and my place in it, and that it's not about what I do or don't do, it's about what I be. So choose this week to be what you want to see in the world, to be peace, to be love, to be gentle with those that you run across, because there's a lot of trauma going on, and everybody's got some form of trauma going on. To be gentle with everyone, because even if you don't know what the trauma is, there is that within you that wants to, or there's that within me, and I think it's in you, to love or to want to bring peace or calm to a situation. So in being patient and being gentle with others, taking a stand when there are injustices going on, to stand and support people who need those to stand with them, to give to humanitarian causes, to soothe and bring peace to those who need it, and to take the time. Remember to take the time to find your own peace, to be in your own place of peace, and to know that the universe is being served and expressed by means of you, your thoughts, your feelings, and give it the very best you can, because the world needs it, and the world needs you. So that's all I have to say for today. Thank you. And now I forget what happens. Yes, blessing of the offering. You want to come up here and bless the offering, Donna? All right. Yay.
Oh, yep. I'm so patterned towards that one. So this is spiritual improv for me, a great practice from the workshop I participated in at our conference. So I invite you all, if you have money with you today that you feel called to share and give into our center. We also have several ways you can donate via text or PayPal or through Breeze. And just know that every single dollar you give into this community really goes to support our team, to support our infrastructure, to maintain our building, to keep our lights on, to provide for our wonderful musicians as well. And just please know that every dollar that you give out comes back to you multiplied. Everything that we give in this life, in this world, with pure intention, always returns to us multiplied. And with these words, I bless this offering today. Thank you.
Everything in this world goes around, flowing with abundance, it knows no bounds. Broken and receiving, we circulate the love with gratitude and knowing there's always enough. We give thanks, we give thanks, we give thanks with this offering. We give thanks, we give thanks. We give thanks for everything. We give thanks. We give thanks. We give thanks with this offering. We give thanks. We give thanks. We give thanks for everything. And one more tune from our house band. Yeah.
right, and now it's the lovely time for announcements of what's going on. We have men's coffee every Tuesday at 10 a.m. at the 5th Street Market Food Court. If you need more information, speak with Bruce Fingerhood. Our Wednesday gathering, which I am helping as part of the leadership team for, is every Wednesday, 5:30 to 6:30. Our whole intention behind this gathering is centered around community and connection and getting everyone engaged in spiritual practice and learning. So we're having a lot of fun already. Our women's group is every third Saturday at 10:30 to noon, and it's normally on Zoom, correct?
Yes, it will be on Zoom.
Yes, on Zoom. Death and Dessert is every third Saturday of the month from 4 to 6 p.m. here at the center in the social hall. This is a really, really valuable event to come together and discuss the phenomenon of death and passing on and how we grieve and how we process and deal with our own mortality. And our annual gathering is October 22nd. This will be...
Next Sunday.
Oh, next Sunday, yeah. So this will be with refreshments in the social hall, and we will be voting on our new board members. So you are all invited to attend. And Patricia Perret, she is doing a wonderful fundraiser for us. She does Access Consciousness Bars, which is a type of energy work and energy healing. I have not yet participated with Patricia, but I have had this type of work performed on me before, and it is very powerful, very opening, really, really gets your energy flowing and in alignment again. So any proceeds from that come back to the center, so it's a win-win-win for everyone. Reverend Linda Finley is hosting Soup for the Soul every Thursday at noon. She makes delicious soups. That is her love language, sharing food with all of y'all. So each week there will be a different topic of spiritual discussion and community gathering. I'm very, very much looking forward to this event. The celebration of departed souls on Wednesday, November 1st. This will be led by a wonderful community member named Karuna. And this will be kind of a collective celebration of Day of the Dead and Halloween and other cultural traditions of celebrating our ancestors who have passed on. And that's 6 to 8 p.m. And in our book boutique, we have different jewelry and pieces that Brick has made. We have these grips for your cell phone and many, many inspiring books to dive into. So I encourage you to check that out on your way out. And we always have many opportunities for sacred service. You can look on our website or speak with Susan, our office administrator, for any service opportunities you'd like to participate in. And thank you to our featured artist in the sanctuary, Amara Milan. These are some really beautiful, breathtaking pieces, very reasonably priced for you to take home. So I encourage you to take one home. And that's that. Also, and now, our practitioner team, well, first I want to talk a little bit about our teaching. So our teaching here is called Science of Mind. It is rooted in the truth of oneness. It is rooted in the truth that there is one collective mind, whether you call that the mind of God, the mind of spirit, the mind of the entire universe. And through this collective mind, we are co-creating all of our experiences of life and reality. So as practitioners, our role here is to be an anchor. Our role here is to pluck that cord, as Kathy was saying, to hold a resonance for and with you in those times when you may not remember who you really are. You may not be able to see the peace or feel the peace available in your life or the love available in your life. We are here to support you through anything you are going through. And also, if there's anything in your life that you want to celebrate and amplify the vibration of, we can do that with you too. So I am one of those practitioners. My name is Danu Green, and if all the practitioners and reverends that are here could stand up and introduce yourself. Okay, well, Kathy, Reverend Trish, or myself, we are all available after service today if you would like a few minutes of treatment. So thank you.
It's all right.
Say it's all right. Said it's all right. Have a good time. Said it's all right. Whoa, it's all right.
Now listen to
Little beat and kind of pat your feet. You got soul. Everybody knows that it's all right. Whoa, it's all right. When you wake up early in the morning, feeling sad like so many of us do, just hum a little soul and make life your goal, and surely something good come to you. That it's all right. Say it's all right. Said it's all right. Have a good time. Said it's all right. Whoa, it's all right. Let's sing that one more time. It's all right. Have a good time. Said it's all right. Whoa, it's all right.
And join with me on a closing affirmation to say, it is all right.
It is all right.
We are peace. We stand in peace and resonate peace for those who need it. And so it is.